Dr. Huebner, Natural Transplants. I am here with the lovely Laci, and she is here 1 year after her hair transplant with us here at Natural Transplants with me. And as you can see from the before pictures over here, what a change. It is night and day from where she was. The fact that she's even wearing her natural hair right now, slick back, is mission completed. And she was nice enough to show her hair today and also share her story and her journey. So, Laci, tell us about your process, going through it, and then, of course, tell us about what you think of the results so far.
Okay. So I think I found out about you guys maybe like 5 or 6 years ago when I was just trying to figure out what I can do with my hair.
Yep.
Because for as long as I can remember, I had not had any hair on my edges. My earliest remembrance of was actually in kindergarten. Someone said, "Hey, what happened?" One little girl in class asked me. She was like, "Why don't you have hair right there?"
Wow.
So I just never
teenage years. You had an issue with your edge. You can't remember. Okay.
Like I said, from about 4 or 5 up throughout adulthood. That's all I've ever known. And so I just always knew it was something that I wanted to change. I didn't know how. And then I was on YouTube one day, and someone's video popped up, and I was just like,
"Wait a minute."
It was a light bulb. Wait a minute. I can do something about this.
Yeah.
And so from there, I just kind of kept following you all. I just kept doing research. You were the best one that I personally could find, just like from like before and afters and everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have to go to him. I have to see him.
Okay.
And so I just kind of from there, I just kind of went for it. I just kind of, like I said, doing so much research. I just, during the actual journey, gave myself just patience and grace and just try not to think about it. And before I know it, voila.
Amazing. Wow. Now, I guess you were covering it up, prior to the procedure. You would just always have cover-ups on.
Yep, it would always be like hanging, middle parts, anything that just would cover it in any direction, just completely covered.
Well, let's model your hair a little bit. Can you maybe just turn to one side and hold it? And and just keep it right there. Yep, I'm going to put the befores right next to it. Wow, that is all new hair. Holy smokes. And then let's see the other side, same way. Let's do the other side. Here you go. Perfect. So look how natural that looks around there. She's kind of doing some very cool styles there. And then from the front, maybe just chin down a little bit so we can see. There we go. Perfect. I love how you're parting it there. Now, in general, when we do a hair transplant, we can usually get about 3 fingers around the front. Now, there's actually some area that we didn't get, but it's further back. So if you're going to be short, we always want to be short towards the back of this area. And then just like you're doing, you grow your hair to length, and you can kind of slick it back over those areas.
Right.
Now, some women at that point are done. They feel like they can work with that. I know we talked a little bit about whether or not you want to finish up those areas in the back and maybe run a little more for the front. So we'll talk about that a little more after we're done here. But if you never had another procedure, this is a home run. What freedom to now be able to, not have to be dependent on cover-ups and worry about all that all the time.
I know. It's funny because actually just a few weeks ago, I remember the wind was blowing, and I told my husband, I said, I remember before, I would be so self-conscious if the wind was blowing. I would be trying to make sure it was tucked behind my ears and everything.
Yep.
And now just the freedom to literally just do this.
Amazing.
Pull it back.
Amazing. Has anyone noticed? I mean, you're probably so good at hiding this. Has anybody noticed or said anything about this?
Yeah, because I've been very, beforehand, no, a lot of people didn't know. Right. But since the procedure, I've been very public and open about it just so I can let other people know that they have options too. Actually, someone's coming to you in April.
Oh, thank you so much. And about we love referrals, so thank you so much for that. Well, thank you so much for sharing your journey. I'm assuming you would do it again if you could go back in time. You would do it 100 times over, no problem. Okay.
I'm so happy and so pleased.
If you do a second procedure, maybe we can document that and show people that process as well. But thank you so much, Laci, and enjoy your hair. Happy edgiversary, as we say here. Take care. Call us now, 844-327-4247, and ask about our Hue and Hue Plus procedures, which move more hair than ever before. Hope to hear from you soon.